Alrighty, hey, Tony here, Random Adventures 2.0. Where are we at and what are we doing? Well, where we're at is we're at Walmart. And what are we doing? Well, I think we're going to not car camp. We're going to go to a place that I was at before, or in that general area. So as most of you may not know, I had a stroke back on March 24th of last year, and I could not move my right side, and I called my daughter. Well, I'll tell you on the way. 50 days after the stroke, because I wanted to see where I was at. At that point, I could barely lift this right arm. In fact, I would, to hook up the hammock and the tarp, I would lift this arm, put it against a tree, pin my head against it, and then take the strap and try to hook it up. So it's been a year, just a little over a year. Well, it's almost a year from that point. So I'm interested to see how this goes. So I'll tell you more about it as we get into the woods. All right. All right. So 50 days after the stroke, I had called her and I said, "Hey, Rach, can you come pick me up?" Because I had put a backpack on the day before in therapy. Oh, there's a caterpillar. Well, that was a cool caterpillar. But anyhow, so she said, "Dad, what are you doing?" I said, "Well, I put my backpack on yesterday." And she goes, "Where's Mom?" I said, "Well, she's at work. Does she know what you're doing?" And I said, "Well, I'll call her later and let her know." So she dropped me off and I snuck into the woods and I did my very first overnight after the stroke. And yeah, so Walmart's pretty busy here right now, the gas station especially. So I'm just acting like I'm going for a little walk with my backpack. All right, let me get in the woods. Yeah, I remember this part of the hike up the hill, looking back and seeing her driving away. I was a little unsure how this was going to go, and I did take a right turn right into the woods, ended up having to go down further. I did fall a lot, but so far the hike up this little thing has been good. All right, I'm going to keep going. So there's a rabbit running. I don't know if you can see him. Hey, rabbit. Right there where that sunbeam's hitting him. He's kind of hanging out right there. He's gonna run. Yep, there he goes. Honeysuckles are blooming already. Wow, that's incredible. But this is the path that I ended up coming up to and then crossing right here, going deeper into the woods, and then kind of circling back over to where I could still see Walmart through the woods. So we're gonna walk around this puddle. Now, something different, they've got signs up that say no ATVs back here. Yeah. So that used to be an ATV path right there. They were just running through here and then onto Walmart's parking lot, so they put some signs up. So this is one of the trails. Now I hear ATVs, but I don't think any'll come through here because they got a sign right in the center. But straight up that path is Walmart right there. So we're gonna work our way this way. There were lady slippers here last year when I came up. Let's see if they're here again. Oh, I don't think they're blooming yet. Oh yeah, they are. There's one. Lady slipper up right there, and there. All kinds of lady slippers gonna be popping up through here. Yep, there's probably more. Yeah, there's some ATVs there. Side by sides going. So they're on that trail we just walked up. So I'm making my way closer to Walmart because I just want to be just up over the bank, but in a nice opening. I think last year I used this tree right here and that one right over there, and those two worked out really good. I'm gonna check around a little bit. Yeah, I think this is a good spot here. Yeah, all right. This is a good spot. I think I'm going to use a couple trees right in here, but right over, you can see the gas station right behind me, behind my backpack. That's the gas station, and then Walmart is right there. That's their main parking lot. But I think I'm going to set up in here somewhere. Yeah, I like that tree and that one right over there. Yeah, I'm liking that one right there and that one over there. So it's going to be this one. And then let me step out of the way. It'll be that one right there. Right over there. So those are the two trees I'm picking out. They're a little ways apart. But I'll tell you what. Anonymous sent me a continuous ridge line. And I set it up yesterday. I'll show you how that works. Because the first thing we're going to do is set our tarp up. All right, let's get this backpack off. All right, so we're gonna set this up right on the tree right here and then start unpacking. So I've got the Osprey pack, and it's the 36 liter pack. So we're gonna get it unpacked here. So, oh, look at that coffee grinder. All right, so that'll be later. All right, so let's get the snake skin out, and that's the first thing we're gonna get started with. So it's not gonna rain tonight, but because I got this continuous ridge line and I got it all set up on the snakeskin and set it all up in the living room yesterday, because I did the continuous ridge line. I want it all together so I can deploy it as quick as I can. So this is what's called the hook, and it's from Dutchware. And then on the other side is the wasp. All right, let's string it up. So the hook, you just hook to your continuous ridge line and then cinch it up to the tree. And then there it is. So now we're just going to walk to the other side with the snakeskin. I hear people over there. But you get a lot of continuous ridge line with from Dutchware. But this is the other end. This is the wasp. So that's called the wasp. I'll put a picture of that up here. But yeah, we're going to walk this to the other side. All right. I'm going to do this in hyper mode. That's the wasp right there. And then you can see we got the snake skin and our tarp is in there. Now we're going to adjust it to where we want it. But first, I think I'm going to maybe strap my hammock up and see where that's going to fall. All right, so we're using the buckle straps right here. So you just go around the tree and then there's the strap, and then you just pull this buckle and it straightens everything out. Now this is the continuous ridge line for the hammock. All right, so that just runs. So nice thing about that is it's from end to end. And once you have your hammock adjusted to where you like it with this ridge line, every time you set it up, when you pull this, it just tightens everything up and it's the same hang every time. That's the beauty of it. All right, let's get the snakeskin off. All right, so you just pull it all the way back, slide it. I'll do that with the camera sitting down. Can't hold it and do this at the same time. All right. All right, so this is how the tarp toggle works. You can see I got it already hooked to the tarp, and then I've got it supported in 3 spots down the tarp. Well, I went through every eyelet. So that's what I worked on yesterday, and it goes all the way to the tree. Yep. All right, so I know there's been a lot of people that with their guy lines get all tangled up, and I know Luke from the Gear Review, I watched him one day struggle with his tarp, but I came up with a way, so you can see this line here, it just makes a loop. I just pull it, and that's all the guy lines for the corner. I just take, well, let me show you here real quick. Let me get it undone. So what I do is I take my hand, I just make a loop like this, all right? So I've got a loop, and then I take my guy line, and then I just roll it all the way up, and then when I'm ready, near the end, I just stuff it through, and then I put the other end through here, and then it's always like that. And when I pull it out, none of them are tangled. They don't ever get tangled anymore, which is pretty awesome. That's the 2.0 guy line untangler. Tip of the day. All right, so here we are. So we just went around the tree. We got our guy lines, and look at that tarp. Oh man, that continuous ridge line worked awesome. Now you can go, I could flip my tarp over so it runs underneath. You can do that. You can have it go over top or underneath, but man, that made quick work out of putting the tarp up. Yep, so there's the hammock, and right there. So we're gonna have a great view. We're a lot closer than we were last year. I actually walked out to this spot last year, but we were back there a ways. So yeah, so we're a lot closer. All right, I gotta sit in this hammock, see how it feels. All right. So the bugs aren't really out yet, so I didn't bring the bug net, but I do have the underquilt though, and so that's the underquilt right here. Yeah, so it's nice and snug. Ooh, this is comfortable. Oh my goodness, right up this way. All right, so yeah, there we are. All right, so I am gonna get the rest of this stuff out and bring it back on in a bit. Oh, I might just take a nap right now. So I've got a stool. I brought the stool. Now this is a GCI outdoors. This is a collapsible stool. Really awesome. But it just, here, I'll pull it out. All right. It's done. It's a stool, just like that. So we're gonna go ahead and use that. That's what we're gonna do all of our sitting on, unless we sit on the hammock. But we gotta get our table out. So I've got the Trekology table. I'm gonna get that set up. Probably do that over on this side. Yeah, it's a little flatter over there. So I'll get that out, and then, hey, we gotta cook dinner yet. Sun's going down. Not sure if I'm gonna wait till it gets a little darker to cook, or maybe I'll go ahead and get started now. Nothing else to do. We're all set up. All right, so I decided to sit on this side of the hammock and use this as my area so I can keep an eye straight ahead on Walmart. But this is the Trekology table. You guys have seen it before. Just pulls out. Well, you got these two spots here. You just pull it out, flip these around. It's a great product to have, especially if you don't want to be cooking on the ground. I used to cook on the ground all the time. And then I had a subscriber send me this table, and I've been using it ever since. I have another table as well. Haven't used that one yet. I'm looking forward to trying it. Well, it's a table. All right, so I'm going to snap this together. So that's it. That's our table. So we're all set up with our table and our stool. Got an eye on Walmart. Yeah, I just got to get the cook stove out and stuff. Oh, let me show you one of my Random Adventures 2.0 shirts. So this is a climbing one. You guys haven't seen it yet, but I went out to Devil's Tower, and Frank Sanders, he climbed Devil's Tower over 2,000 times. That video will be coming up on our trip across America. But I just did design a new t-shirt with American flag. It says Ram Ventures 2.0, and then on the bottom says Trip Across America 2023. So we did 37 videos. There's a playlist for that. at the time of this video, they're not all out yet. I think we're only on number 16. So, yep. But start checking them out if you haven't already. All right. Well, I think I'm getting hungry. All right, so let's see what we got to eat. So we brought our titanium cup and we're gonna get that going. I do have the kettle as well, because that's what we're gonna use to heat up our water with, because we are having, drum roll, we're just gonna have a backpacker meal and we're gonna have beef stew. Alrighty, so I got to get water going for that. And oh, I see dessert. I'm gonna have to show you that yet. All right, so we got our fuel cell here, and this is the Desert Fox. So the Desert Fox, I have a BRS, but this is the Desert Fox one. It's got a little bit bigger of a stand, which I like better for the kettle, because it kind of has a better surface to hold it. We're gonna get that fired up. Ooh, we still gotta put our water in here. All right, let's get it. I got a little ahead of myself, but starting our burner already. All right. So I'm gonna make enough for some coffee as well, because we're gonna do our whole bean grind. Use that as well. All right, there we go. Go ahead and get this beef stew opened up. Ooh, that's a lot. Yeah, so we got it opened up. So always remember to remove the do not eat. So always remove that. That just keeps the moisture out of the bag, so it stays dehydrated without getting any moisture in there. So that is not extra spices, but look at all the peas and the carrots and the beef. Oh, potatoes. All right, so we're gonna add our hot water to that as soon as it boils. So it's starting to steam. We're getting close. All right, so I've got a titanium cup. This is 750 ml. We're gonna use that for our coffee a little bit. So I gotta get that grinder. I gotta get the beans. And I'm gonna wait on the hot water, and then, oh, I gotta get my spoon. Alrighty. So I got my spoon. I'm gonna set that down there. And so I've had this grinder now. I've used it a lot. I used it on our trip, but you put the whole beans in there. So this came from Emma Brown, one of our subscribers and 2.0 family members. And she had sent me this. Man, I love coffee, especially whole bean coffee. So the beans are from Miss Stitch. So those are the beans that when I was out in Colorado visiting Stitch on our trip across America, his wife had taken and roasted beans and gave me a bag of beans, and that's what I'm working on right now. Man, it's a smooth. In fact, Miss 2.0, she loves that coffee too. All right, so I'm gonna grind this up. I like getting it nice and fine because we're gonna do a pour over. And I just gotta get the buddy pour over thing so we can do that. Almost boiling. Yep, she's a boiling. It's not a rolling boil, but it's hot enough. Oh, we don't want it too hot, so I'm gonna take that off the burner. Go ahead and turn that off. Oh, look at that. I turned it the right way for the first time. I usually turn it the wrong way and it flames up real high. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and add our water right to this. All right, so we'll just pour that in there. Look at it getting all in there. Oh, nice. The peas are floating to the top. And I think that's plenty. I'm gonna give it a quick stir. Get the spoon. There we go. Because I want to pull it away from the sides. That's one thing that I noticed. If you don't do, all those creases just remain all powdery. And so you're eating this nice meal, and then all of a sudden you hit a dry pocket. And then it's hard to whistle, right? All right, so give that a go. Oh, that's plenty of water we got in there. So we're gonna, oh man, that's smelling good. All right, we're gonna seal that up. I'll put that right in there. And now that it's sealed, we're just going to set it down and let it do its thing. And then we're going to work on, how about our pour over coffee? So I'm sure you guys have seen me use this already before, or maybe some other YouTuber, but this is that Coffee Mate Buddy. I believe that's what it's called. Oh, can't see. Coffee Brew Buddy. That's on my storefront too. If you're looking for any products that you see me using or something, every description is the Amazon storefront. I usually put a link down there so you can find the stuff. If you don't want to buy it through there, you don't have to, but that's a quick way to find it, and I benefit very, very little. Amazon is a little tight with their money. All right, so we're gonna take our coffee that we ground and we're gonna pull that off the bottom. Ooh, I can smell it already. Smells good. It's all the coffee grinds. And then, because this is microfiber, you just put that right in there. Yeah, so it's got all the coffee in there, and then I just set it right on top of the cup. And then we just grab our kettle and start our pour over. So you just want to drizzle it in there a little slow, and then let it filter down through there. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time to do, but it's well worth it if you like a really good cup of coffee. Yeah, there's a French press cup that I have as well. I like doing that. I also like doing this. This is very handy to clean out, so you just kind of set it aside, let it dry out a little bit, and then you just pop out the grinds. Oh, look at that foam on the top. That's that light brown foam on the top. That's all the aromas and flavors and stuff. You can see it dripping down in there. Ooh, it's looking good. All right, so I'm gonna get cleaned up here a little bit. So this just screws back onto the bottom. I just keep it attached all the time, but there's actually a little lid for the glass bottle. So if I were to grind up all the beans that were in here, fill this up, I can store that away, or just bring this and not grind it. But hey, for the video, let's grind coffee, right? Yeah. Oh, more. So I think it's about time to taste that coffee. But look at the sunset right there. Oh, there it is. So it's going, getting lower and lower in the sky. I can see Walmart really, really good. I'm actually very close. In fact, I can hear all the radio stations people are playing as they drive up the little road there. When it gets dark, we'll just take a walk over there a little bit, but gotta taste this coffee. All right, here goes the first taste. Wow. Now that's a good cup of coffee. Yeah, no, that is really, really good. It reminds me of my very first video 2 years ago called Coffee in the Woods. I went out and I made coffee, and that's where it all started. And I remember tasting that coffee and I said, now that's a good cup of coffee. Yeah. But I don't think it was that good. That is a really good cup of coffee. All right. Oh, how's our stew doing? Let's feel that. We still, you know what? I'm going to open it up and give it a quick stir. They say you should stir it part way through. Ooh. Wow, that is looking really good. It's getting there. Ooh, almost dumped it out. We'd have been eating it off the Trekology table. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Wow, that's going to be really good. All right. Let me put that down. Seal this back up, and it is hot. I probably shouldn't have got the water so hot. Ooh, look, there's the sun. Oh, put my thumb on it. There it is. So, Here comes the sun. No, actually, there it goes. The sun's going away. All right. Well, I'll bring it back on in a bit. All right. I think it's done. So this is the beef stew. This is the Adventure Meals beef stew. Now, every time I've had this, it's been amazing. It was a toss-up between this one and the chicken and dumplings. Chicken and dumplings is good. Oh, that is good. Oh, block my face so it focuses on the spoon. There you go. All right. The only thing that needs is some crusty bread. I say that every time I eat that. Oh, wait. I might have some. Oh, I think I do. I got some Italian crusty bread for that beef stew. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get this open and dip it in there. All right, so I did, because we were at Walmart earlier, I went ahead and I saw this. This is a French baguette. So I got plenty of it here. Too bad I didn't bring my skillet. I could have made French toast in the morning. But I got oatmeal. Oh, I'm spoiling it. I don't know if I'll eat breakfast or not. Oh, I'm dipping that in there. Look at that. Yeah, that is very good. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this and eat this. I won't keep you on for this part. But I got my beef stew, my French baguette, and my coffee. All right, I'm going to have a drink. Oh boy, is that good. All right, it's getting dark. I'm just watching cars go at the gas pump and heading in and out of the store. So I've got it, like I said, got a trash bag started here. Man, that beef stew was awesome. I'm stuffed to boot. We still got to have dessert in a little while, but I'm going to finish this coffee because that's what we're cooking our dessert in. All right, so I had to get the Olight old bulb out because, and I've got it down low so that the hammock's hiding it, because when the cars drive out of the parking lot, they're looking straight at me. But I'm 20 feet inside the woods, so they're not looking for anybody in the woods, but if they see a light, yeah. All right, so we're going to have a Louisiana crunch cake. I got one of those at the gas station for Walmart right before I came into the woods because they didn't have any in the main store. So we're going to do that. But we're having pineapple upside down cake. So I've got the Dole pineapple, the snack pack. That goes into our cup. And then I found this. It's brown sugar and cinnamon spread. Look at that. So I figured I would use that instead of butter and brown sugar. So they had this in the main store. So I grabbed it. And I thought, oh, we're having pineapple upside down cake. So let me throw that together, get it heated up, and then bring it back on. All right. All right. So we're just going to take our titanium cup and we're going to put this cinnamon brown sugar spread in there. Not all of it, but we're going to get a good spoonful. Drop that in there. Oh, it's cooking. Then we're going to take our pineapples. Throw our pineapples in there quick. 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 Oh, don't want that to cook too much because I don't want it burning. Oh, look at that flame. All right. So now we pour our juice and everything right in there. All those pineapple bits. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be good. I think we need a little bit more of that cinnamon brown sugar spread. And then we're just gonna stir it. I know you probably can't see too good, but I don't want to turn that light on. Oh, it's steaming. All right, so let's get that crunch cake open. All right, so this is the Walmart Louisiana crunch cake. Yeah, oh, it looks good. So that gets just dropped upside down right on there. And then we drop the lid on, push it down so it soaks up some of that juice. Put the lid on, turn it down. And we're just gonna let that simmer for a second. All right, it's done. All right, I'm trying to hold the light and the spoon. Oh, look at that. It's gonna be hard to see. But it just, that Louisiana crunch cake, it just soaks up that juice. And you got all the pineapples. And so this has the cinnamon in it as well, which I think that's gonna be really good. Oh yeah. If you have never tried it, you gotta give it a try. Best upside down, pineapple upside down cake I ever tasted. And it only takes like 3 minutes. It's perfect. So that's the 2.0 recipe. Alrighty, here we go. Now, I'm still eating it. It's really good. But you guys haven't seen the video yet because it hasn't come out yet. I think it's going to be sometime this coming June. Because I'm videoed out for the travel videos Mondays and Thursdays all the way out to July 24th. But I meet up with Dana from Behind the Mountains. And we go out to the Carrizo Plains. And yeah, I make him a Louisiana crunch cake, pineapple upside down cake for dessert, to see if it gets the Behind the Mountains approval. Yeah, he loved it. Well, you'll have to watch the video when it comes out. But until then, maybe try your own. All right, I'm going to finish this. Oh, man, that's good. Yeah, the lights just kicked on in the parking lot. All right, I'm in red mode. So I'm in red mode because most everybody's left out of the parking lot except for the employees that are stocking, and they work all night long. So I can hear all the tractor trailers, the forklifts, everything racing around the building and stuff. Now there was a car, all right, sitting right down over the bank. I was gonna walk over there and try to show it to you, but he's too close. So it's about midnight right now, and yeah, there goes the car now. I can turn the light off. You can see the gas station right there. Yeah, there's cars that come and fuel up every once in a while, but yeah, they're all in there stocking shelves. All right, I'm gonna hit the hammock and go to sleep. I'll talk to you in a second. All right, so I am holding my top quilt up to block the light from the road and the parking lot from Walmart so that I can say goodnight. All right, so I will see you in the morning. Now, this is not the Hippo Poncho by Thermarest. This is my original top quilt. It's getting down to about 47 degrees tonight, but this is all I need. I'll be good with this. I can already feel it, the heat generating. All right, I will see you in the morning, unless something happens. Now, I do want to say, I always keep my shoes on when I'm stealth camping because you never know if you got to get up and get. So, just in case we got to get up and get, I got my shoes on. All right, lights out. Must be their break time. There's a lot of people outside the Walmart talking, moving around, a couple of cars starting up. Yeah, woke me up. So I'm going back to bed. I think they just went back inside. All right. Talk to you later. Yeah. Tractor trailer just came by. Had its jake brake on as it came down the parking lot. That woke me up too. All right. Just went around the building. All right. Back to bed. Alrighty. Well, good morning. So, yeah. Oh, what a noisy night. But, yeah, that sunrise this morning came up pretty nice. It is, I don't even know what time it is. But, yeah. Oh, that was a good night's sleep last night. Other than the noise, other than that, it's not like sleeping out in the middle of the woods. Because we are just sleeping next to Walmart, and the parking lot's filled up pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and get things tore down. Yeah, I didn't hear any animals. Maybe a couple squirrels, that's about it. But yeah, it was comfortable. So I did put my hood up last night. I forgot my knit cap that I usually sleep with, keep my head warm in the middle of the night. But they put the hood up and it was good. But yeah, all right, here we go. All right, I just looked at the time. It's 7:18. So yeah, wake up a little bit. All right. Oh. Yeah, it was a good night's sleep. I actually liked it. Yeah. I think this is a great spot. Like I said, a little noisy, but it's a good spot. Man, the cars are flying in and out of here already. All right. Well, let's get things broke down. Alrighty, so we are all cleaned up and all the stuff is put away and in the backpack. So now all we got to do is hike out of here, but I want to show you Walmart's parking lot here. Yeah. So you can see all the cars in there. Yeah, there's quite a few of them. So we're going to go out the same way we came in, but there is a little trail right there too. Maybe we'll go that way. All right. Yeah, we'll just make our way right out this way. I'm not going to attempt to go down that big hill right there. But you can see right there at Walmart, it's not full at all. But it's a pretty big bank to walk down, so I think we'll go out this way, make our way out that path that we came up the last time. I think that's going to be the best. Yeah, one of the nice things is that ridge line by Dutchware, that made putting that tarp up really, really easy. Not only the tarp, the buckle straps on the hammock. So this year compared to last year, well, I'm doing better with health-wise. I'm about 75% back with my strength and grip and movement. My walking, I still got the limp, but I'm walking a lot better than I did. So this year compared to last year, right after the stroke, 50 days after the stroke, I'm doing good. I'm getting better. Not there yet, 100%, but we're going to keep moving, keep doing what we're doing, and just getting better and better every time. All right, so as far as equipment-wise, well, Dennis has gotten me the hammock, and just so many blessings that have made me being able to get out way better. Yeah, Mike for this backpack at our Cabela's meetup. Yeah, awesome. So I do have this smaller backpack on than I had last year, so that was a big help too. Yeah, Anonymous for the tarp and for the continuous ridgeline. Just amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, so we're gonna break out of the woods here in a second. So as far as anybody knows, we were out for a walk with our backpack. Yeah, watch these rocks. Yep. Okay. All right, let me turn you around. So we just looped around. You can see all these rocks right here. Tell you what, that one there, if you step on it, you'll turn an ankle real quick. All right, so we're out of the woods. All right, yeah. All right, so car's right over there. That wasn't a bad walk out, and yeah. Man, blue skies, hearing all those birds. Man, I can't believe how much the leaves are popping out on these trees. All right, so, well, all we got to do is drive home yet. All right, so, hey, I want to say thanks a lot for coming along. And if you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And comment down below if you like this kind of content. And if you want to see me do something different, I'm always open for suggestions. But man, after driving across the United States, being around trees, finally getting to hang my hammock in a tree, oh my goodness, what an amazing time. So yeah, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and cue the music and end this video. All right, cue the music. All right, so hey, remember, it's just one adventure at a time. Get out and have your own adventure, but if you can't, I really appreciate you coming along, and I enjoy you coming along. So don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss an episode. And if you haven't watched Traveling Across America, go ahead and start that series too. But I'm going to be popping in videos during that. And hey, I love stealth camping. All right, we'll see you on the next random adventure. Alrighty. See ya.